Akira just wanted to chill. No friends, no problems, just games, anime, and peace. But nope, his whole class gets hit with a random magic circle like it's Tuesday. In a flash of light, boom, they're summoned to another world by the king of Redis. And this guy immediately hits them with the most suspicious welcome speech ever. Welcome, brave heroes. Half the class loses their minds. They're like, we're the chosen ones. Meanwhile, Akira's in the back like, yeah, sure, and you're all gonna die by episode 4. Everyone gets their magical job cards. Some get cool roles. Hero, sage, knight. Akira checks his assassin. That's it, just assassin. He doesn't even get a bonus title. No, chosen assassin of destiny, just assassin. He's seen enough anime to know what that means. He's the expendable side character with the edgy backstory. But Akira's not dumb. He knows something's off about this whole setup. So while everyone's busy celebrating, he uses his new stealth powers and sneaks around the castle. That's when he meets Commander Saran Mithray, the only man in the building with brain cells. Instead of arresting Akira, Saran's like, so, you've noticed it too. Akira says, noticed what? Saran replies that the king's full of it. Turns out Saran's planning a coup. Akira, bro, I just got here. Saran, perfect, you're hired. And for the first time, Akira feels seen. Finally, someone who gets him. Saran even drops a truth bomb. You weren't a loner because you wanted to be. You were just stuck with idiots. Akira's like, okay, chill, that was a little too real. But this is an isekai. Good things last about 5 minutes. Because while Saran thinks he's pulling off a secret revolution, the royal family's already watching him like it's a reality show. Akira accidentally reveals himself to the princess. Saran gets exposed, and next thing you know, boom, Saran's dead. Episode 2 and the only trustworthy guy is gone. Akira's like, of course that happens. And then they frame him for the murder. Royal family's like, that weird kid did it. Everyone else makes sense. Akira, I swear, this happens every time I leave the house. Luckily, Saran left one last play. He told Gilles, the smooth-talking noble, to help Akira escape. So Akira sneaks out of the kingdom and ends up in the labyrinth of Continent, which sounds like the kind of place where you either die or get character development. Inside, he meets a royal elf named Amelia, and shockingly, she's not evil. She's calm, kind, and actually helps him. Akira's like, she reminds me of my little sister. Okay, don't catch feelings. Don't do it. 5 minutes later, he's emotionally invested. Meanwhile, back at the castle, the princess drops the real plot twist. Akira's classmates are pawns. They weren't summoned to save the world. They were summoned to start a war. Straight up cannon fodder. She even says it with a smile like she's talking about grocery shopping. Gilles barely manages to save a few of them, including the so-called hero, Tsukasa. Everyone else? Yeah, they're side characters, in name and in fate. Back to Akira. He's fighting through the labyrinth when he comes face to face with the final boss, a massive dragon. Except surprise, it's not a dragon. It's a talking demon cat sent by the demon lord. The cat's like, yo, the boss wants to meet you. Akira's like, what kind of customer service is this? They're both trapped, since only one of them can leave. So Akira pulls a move no one expects. He tames the cat. He literally makes the dungeon boss his pet. He names him Knight. Instant friendship. Knight goes from, I will destroy you, to, you're my favorite human, in 5 seconds. Amelia's been traveling with Akira for days, and now this cat's stealing all the attention. She's watching like, cool, guess I'll just be third wheel to a cat. Anyway, with Knight on the team, a magic circle appears and teleports them to Amelia's homeland, the forest continent, home of the elves. Akira's thinking, finally, somewhere peaceful. But the second they arrive, arrows start flying. Turns out Amelia's little sister, Kilika, has labeled her a traitor to be executed on sight. Family reunion ruined. Akira starts knocking out elves left and right, including Liam, Amelia's former fiancé. He's fighting for his life, thinking, why am I always stuck in someone else's soap opera? Then Kilika uses hypnosis, mesmerize, to control him. Doesn't work. Akira shrugs it off like he's built different. He looks her dead in the eye and says, you've been brainwashing your own people. That's why they turned on your sister. Kilika freezes. Amelia's panicking. Knight's about to bite someone. Then the Elf King strolls in like, welcome home, my daughter. Amelia's like, cool, I'm leaving with the human. king. Excuse me. So he does the most royal thing possible. Orders a duel between Akira and Kilika. Akira fights her, dodging spells, countering attacks, and still bored. He wins easily because, yes, his assassin stats do exceed the hero's. Kilika breaks down after losing and confesses the truth. She wasn't mad because Amelia left. She was mad because Amelia was perfect, spirit medium, loved by everyone, praised since birth. Kilika was just the background elf, so she let jealousy eat her alive. Then the king drops the real backstory. Years ago, Kilika was tricked by an evil mage into summoning monsters that killed Liam. Amelia used her spirit medium powers to resurrect him, but the guilt destroyed Kilika, so the king sealed her memories. Now that she remembers, she realizes she hated the wrong person. Kilika cries. Amelia forgives her. Liam confesses he helped exile Amelia because he thought it would fix Kilika's pain. Akira's just standing there like, man, I came here to escape being framed for murder and ended up front row at elf family therapy. Eventually, they all make up. The king says Amelia can keep traveling with Akira, and Akira's like, cool, I'm leaving before more family secrets come out. He sets off for the Beastfolk continent, looking for answers, adventure, and hopefully less drama. Meanwhile, Tsukasa and the hero party are heading the same way. The stage is set, the assassins back on the move, stronger, sharper, and way more dangerous than the so-called hero. This is my status as an assassin. Obviously exceeds the hero's. And trust me, this assassin's just getting started.